and then the merm. Beautiful.
Point on catalyst.
Beautiful, beautiful. Black the catalyst, after the catalyst, the myrmidon. Get a point, get a scram on the sleep there, get a scram on the sleep there. Reps on Kurunga, people like these reps on Kurunga. After the catalyst, the myrmidon. After the catalyst, the myrmidon. Relay that the Algos of ALE.
Point on
Algos of ALE is now your primary. Algos of ALE is now your primary. Full fleet DPS on ALE. Full fleet DPS on ALE. After ALE, we're going to go for PLA in a myrmidon. Come on, guys, full fleet DPS on that Algos. He needs to die, he needs to die, he needs to die.
Going for point.
Point on the prophecy.
Roger, roger. My driver's in crash now, feel it. Stay on the Algos, stay on the Algos. After the Algos, we're going to go for the Myrm. The Algos, now the Myrmidon. Thank you. After the Algos, the Myrmidon. Lock up the Ishtar, lock up the... Is somebody spamming points on that Sleipnir? Sleipnir scram, right?
Sleipnir.
Copy, copy, copy. Okay, full fleet DPS, everything we got now on the Myrmidon. Make sure you're manually assigning your drones. Everything we got on that Myrmidon, everything we got on the Myrmidon. Lock up the Caracal of Depression, who's going to be our secondary, he's a new secondary after the Myrm. Come on guys, apply your DPS, switch your prop mods off when you get within range, kill the fucking Myrmidon, reps on the lodges. Full fleet DPS, let's overheat on this Myrmidon. If you've got heat in your guns, overheat on the Myrmidon. After, copy, overheat on the Myrmidon, overheat. After the Myrmidon, we're going to start work on the sleep there. No, we're not, because it's just going to be too tanky. We're going to take off. What's tackled, guys? What's tackled?
Prophecy.
Side tackle.
Okay, we're going to go.
Ishtar tackled.
Okay, we're going to go. Do we have hard tackle on the Ishtar?
What's it's after for now? It's Michael work quite a bit.
Okay, we're going to go for the Ishtar. Ishtar of ALE. Ishtar of ALE is your new primary. The Ishtar. Oh, my full
I have tackle on SLA in the Ishtar. SLA in the Ishtar.
SLA in an Ishtar is going to be your primary. No, belay that. Go for ALE in an Ishtar. Full fleet DPS. Got a scram web on that Ishtar.
Scram on Alex in the Ishtar.
Sweet. As well. Beautiful. ALE in an Ishtar, and then we're going to go for that NATO. Ishtar, then NATO. Lock up the NATO. But no, we're not. We're going to go for...
Scram and web on Alex.
Beautiful.
Alex is pointed and held down. We should go for him.
Okay. We're on Alex in an Ishtar. After Alex in an Ishtar, we're going to go for the second Ishtar, Slavia. Okay, so full fleet DPS in place. And then... Is that Ishtar bailed?
He's just burned off, yeah.
Roger.
Lava's burning out to the NATO.
My father is muted. What's losing point?
Get secondaries on that NATO. Keep spamming points on that sleep NATO. Sleipnir's got to die. Okay? Now we're gonna go for the tornado. Fuck that, in fact they're burning off. Go for the Sleipnir.
It's gone.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Guys, get points again. Get points.
I've still got points on Slava in the Ishtar. I've still got points on Slava in the Ishtar.
Okay, Slavin and Ishtar. How the fucking... Oh my god.
If someone can get points on this, I can go get other things.
I'm burning out to the Slava.
Slava. Come, Slava. We need to get Slava in an Ishtar. Scram them web on Slava in an Ishtar.
Burning right.
Close and fast.
Whoever was meant to be spamming points on the fucking Sleipnir. Oh.
Scram on Slava.
The prophecy scram and web.
Scram on Slava in the Ishtar.
Beautiful. I'm going in for secondary. Right, I've got secondary on Slavia. Make sure we've got a point on the fucking prof.
Looking for the prof now. Second.
Roger. Just by us. Make sure we've got a point on that prophecy. Roger. Loved you would. So stay on to Slavia in an Ishtar. And then we're gonna go for the NATO. Slavia and then NATO. Oh, nice.
Vindicator.
Okay, now we're gonna go for the NATO. Start spamming points on that fucking Vindy. They're gonna be opening.
Someone change their tackle to the tornado, please. I'm gonna get the Vindy.
I got it.
Okay, copy. Beautiful. After the NATO, we're gonna go for LAK in a Caracal. LAK in a Caracal is your primary. I need hard tackle on him. And then we're gonna go for the
Liquid's back at range in the Sleipnir.
Okay. I want full fleet DPS.
Point on Liquid.
Nice. Hold down liquid.
Point Caracal.
I'll get muted. I'll get muted in the secondary.
Right, well then get a secondary. Full fleet DPS on the Caracal of LAK.
Point on the Vindicator.
Beautiful work. After the Vindy, we're gonna go for liquid. After the Vindy, no. After the Caracal, sorry, we're going for liquid in the sleep net. Thanatos is in. Here they go. See what I mean? I knew that shit was coming. Fucking cunts.
Slipnet's neuting me.
Yeah, get a secondary on that sleep net. Full fleet DPS on the Caracal of LAK, and then the sleep net. Full fleet DPS on that Caracal. We need jams or we need damps. So I need, the same thing happened yesterday. Fuck's sake. They're just going to keep fucking reshipping, but we're going to stay all the way until downtime. LAK in a Caracal is your primary. He's going into armor. Full fleet DPS on LAK. After LAK, we're going to go for the sleep net of liquid. The sleep net of liquid. The sleep net of liquid.
FC is an FYI. Vindicator is outside of triage range on the...
Vindy is primary. Vindy is primary. Vindy is primary. Burn to the Vindy. Everybody burn and get full fleet DPS on that Vindicator.
Just throw a few bumps on it, please. Throw a few bumps on it as you're coming to.
Full fleet DPS on the Vindy. Full fleet DPS on the Vindy.
User joined your channel.
Everything on the Vindy. Start spamming it. Start spamming it. Start spamming it. Put it in militia. Vindy tackled. Heydairy's large. Full fleet DPS on the Vindicator of ALE. If you can go, if you're
Point
down.
on it, please.
What? Start spamming points on the Vindy. Full fleet DPS on the Vindy. Manually assign your drones. Manually assign your drones. Beautiful work, guys. I've got secondary. Don't overheat, don't overheat. You sure he's out of triage range?
Well, he's not in triage, but he's not repping it either, so I'm assuming he is currently.
Beautiful.
You might be able to put rep drones onto it, though. So
right.
Oh, he's in range now,
Yeah. Everybody ball up on the Vindy. Yeah, I see. Yeah, he's catching reps. He's catching reps now. Everything on the Vindy. Everything on the Vindy. Lock up the Caracal.
I think we can break it if we overheat.
Yeah. Not yet. They're bringing in more stuff. Lock up the Thrasher of Porsche.
The Vindy's moving down.
Yeah, I know. I'm not switching target. Lock up the Thrasher of Porsche. Make sure you're orbiting, guys. Lodges, how we doing?
Okay.
Lodges, don't get Vindy webs on you. Stay on the Vindy. Everything on the Vindy. Make sure your drones are manually assigned to the Vindicator. Now, I just need more deeps. They're like another one. Come on, more deeps.
I'm overheating on the Vindy now.
Whoever's shooting the Thrasher, hurry up and kill it and get your deeps back onto the fucking Vindy. Overheat on the Vindy. If you've got heat on your guns, give it everything you've got on this Vindy. If you've got damps, put damps on the fucking triage. Newts on the triage. I don't think we're going to break him.
You know, we've got him in structure, almost. Just stay on.
Nah,
come on, guys.
He's gonna break.
Everything you got on the Vindy, come on, guys. Don't burn your guns.
He's breaking.
Lodges, how are we holding though?
Okay, split DPS at the moment.
Everything on the Vindy of Ashley. Manually assign your drones. All DPS on the Vindicator. Everything you've got on grid on the Vindy. Don't make me fucking rage. Kill the fucking Vindy.
He's going down.
Click
I have a
approach.
scramble. Careful.
Roger. I want everything on the Vindicator. Come on. If you went down, go and get your own Vindy. I feel like Vader to get my prophecy now. Proteus. Fucking Russian Vindy would be beautiful for breakfast. Kill the Vindy. We just don't have enough. He must be overheating everything. So once he burns out, he's gonna die. Yes. Stay on the Vindy. Stay on the Vindy. Stay on the Vindy. Stay on the Vindy.
He's getting heated reps.
Beautiful. So once those reps burn out, or his hardness burn out, he'll die.
Thanatos is not in triage, he's getting heated reps currently.
Is that good or bad?
Shit me, that Drami was fast.
Fuck the Drami.
I got a burn range, I'm sorry.
Burn range.
Ah,
okay,
fuck, he's got me.
We're gonna switch DPS primary to the Caracal of PLA. PLA in a Caracal. We're gonna take an offset. Kill the Caracal, guys. Kill the Caracal of PLA. Make sure we hold Scram and Web on him. After him, we're gonna kill the Executor of Slavier and an Exec. So full fleet DPS now on the Caracal. He's right by the Vindy. Switch DPS Caracal. Switch DPS to PLA in a Caracal. Blap him, and then we're gonna go for the E&I. E&I after him. Kill the Caracal and then the E&I. Make sure we hold point. on the Vindy. Purunga will hold point at all times in the Vindicator. After the Caracal, the ENI. After the Caracal, right, the ENI is now your primary. The ENI is now your primary. Slavia in an ENI. If you went down, come back. If you went down, come back. I have web on the ENI. After the ENI, we're going to go for, fuck you, 15-minute service. No. After the ENI, we're going to kill that prof. The SFI, of course, rate. The SFI. Somebody get a point on Tintaran as well. Lock up Tintaran. Lock up the SFI. We're killing the ENI right now, the Executive of Navy issue. I'm going to broadcast him. I want points called on Porsche Rave in the SFI. I want points called.
Point Porsche.
Right, beautiful. Porsche is going to be now a confirmed secondary. Can somebody else get a scram on the Vindy because I'm moving out of range? Somebody get a scram on the Vindy. Cool point on that Vindy.
I still have a scram and web on that Vindy.
Beautiful. Right, fleet, burn over to the SFI. After the SFI, I want that NATO down.
NATO's pointed.
Beautiful.
It's secondary though.
Somebody get a secondary.
Yeah, landing
on the
secondary
NATO.
now. Secondary.
Okay. Full fleet DPS on the SFI. After the SFI, we're going to go for the NATO. After the NATO, we're going
There's
back
another
on
NATO.
Okay, we're just going to go for these NATOs.
I'll go for him.
Beautiful. Full fleet DPS on the SFI. Alright, it's armor tanked, innit? Fuck's sake. Is it going to be catching reps? Full fleet DPS on the SFI. Full fleet DPS on the SFI of Porsche Rave.
Someone shooting the fucking NATO. Get the DPS on the SFI.
SFI, stab a fleet issue of POR, and the SFI is your primary. Come on, all drones, manually assign your drones. He's half armor and breaking fast. If you've got point on the Vindy, hold the point on the Vindy, and get me a point on Tin. Logio, reps on father. If you're killing that NATO. Copy. If you're killing that NATO, keep killing that NATO. Keep killing the NATO. Stay on Porsche.
Yeah, I'm almost got the NATO down.
Beautiful. Porsche is down. Now we're going to go for the character of Fyodor Romanov. Kill the shield tankers. Fyodor Romanov. FEO
Someone
is your
keeps
primary.
spamming points on the
Spam points on the Vindy.
I got scram on Alex Stasha in Caracal.
Roger.
I've got the Vindicator.
Using Logi, one's down.
Roger. If you go down, reship. Full fleet DPS on the Caracal of Fyodor. They're gonna fucking drag it out all the way up until downtime. I know they will. Full fleet DPS on Fyodor. If you go down, come back. We've got a Vindy and a Sleipnir, and I want one of them. So stay on Fyodor. After Fyodor, we're gonna go on the Caracal of Alexius, of ALE in a Caracal is now your primary. Kill off the shield tankers. Keep spamming points on the Vindy. Logi, stay within range. Whoever's on the Vindy.
Taking damage. Gonna lose point on the Vindy.
X up, broadcaster reps.
Point on Windy.
Beautiful.
Broadcasting the suspenders.
Okay, kill the Caracal now. Copy, kill the Caracal, and then we're going back on the Vindy. Then we're going back on that Vindy. Kill the Caracal, and then everything back on the Vindy. Full fleet DPS, I have Scram Web on the Caracal ALE. Now we start getting points.
Looks like father reps
Lock up Slavia in the Caracal. He's going to be our next secondary. Not the Vindy. Now Slavia in the Caracal. We'll keep blapping these shield tankers until there's no more of them left. Lock up the Drake. They're just trying to fucking make it take too long. Fucking Russians. Stay on the fucking Caracal. Stay on the Caracal. After the Caracal, we're switching back to the Vindy.
There's a Drake.
Yeah, I know. It's a shield tanker, but the Vindy's like, he's dipping, and I don't think I think the Thanatos is ready to extract. Like he's on a refit job. Is there a mobile depot on Grid? Can anyone see? Kill the Caracal. Full fleet DPS on the Vindy. If the Vindy don't break, then we're gonna go for the Drake. Full fleet DPS now on the Vindicator. Full fleet DPS on the Vindy. Somebody get me a point on the Bellicose. Somebody get me a point on the Drake. Somebody get me a point on the Bellicose and Drake.
I got Drake.
Roger.
Scram on Vindy.
Okay, switch DPS primary to the Bellicose. After the Bellicose, the Drake. After the Drake, definitely the fucking Vindy.
Belly scrammed and weapon.
Kill the Bellicose.
I'm gonna hold point on the Vindy.
Copy, kill the Bellicose. Full fleet DPS on the Bellicose. After the Bellicose, the Drake of LAK. LAK in a Drake is your secondary. PLA in a Bellicose is your full fleet DPS primary. Full fleet DPS on the Bellicose. After the Bellicose, the Drake. After the Drake, we're going back to the Vindy. Stay on the belly coast, stay on the belly coast, stay on the belly coast. Belly coast is entering structure. He's down. I want everything on the Drake, everything on the Drake, everything on this Drake. After the Drake, we're going to go for the, well, Mr. Slows. We've got caracals. ANT and a caracal. ANT and a caracal. Scram web on him, please, guys. Scram web on ANT.
Go for long point on caracal.
Copy, full fleet D. I'm gonna drop a web onto that caracal now.
Get secondary on Vindy.
Get a secondary on the Vindy, guys. Come on.
Got Guardian.
Got one on Vindy. They are really trying to get me off of him.
Roger, I know. They want to save the Vindy. They want to save the Vindy. We're keeping it till downtime. It's mine. Full fleet DPS on the Kata in a Drake. We need this Drake down.
Vindy is not blind to anything.
Copy.
Single Guardian on field. Single Guardian on field.
Lock up the Guardian of Depression. Lock up the Guardian of Depression. We're gonna go Drake, Caracal, Guardian. Drake, Caracal, Guardian.
If they bring another Guardian, we won't break it. We should keep the Guardian while it's alone.
Roger. Lock up. We're gonna go Depression secondary. Over. If you've got heat left, get heat. Get drones out on the Guardian now. Get drones on the Guardian.
I'm losing range of the Vindy.
Roger.
I'm on the Vindy.
Roger. After the Drake, the Guardian. Stay on the Drake. He's in
Reps on like father, or you lose your point on the Vindy.
Reps on father. Finish the Drake off. Now the Guardian. Full fleet DPS on the Guardian. Everything on the Guardian. I see the Munin. Full fleet DPS on the Guardian. We're going Guardian and then Caracal of ANT secondary. Full fleet DPS on the Guardian. Keep spamming. Full fleet DPS on the Guardian. The Guardian's not getting reps. Full fleet DPS on the Guardian. After the Guardian. Nah, he's catching reps.
Thanatos is still in grid.
I've got tackle on the Munin.
Roger. Go for the Caracal now. The Caracal of ANT. Caracal. We don't have a lot of DPS. We don't have a counter for the fucking amount of reps they got. So we're going to go for the shield tankers. Kill the Caracal. I'm looking at what's on grid. The Tempest, there's a Munin and a Sleipnir. Lock them up. Kill the Caracal. Full fleet DPS on the Caracal. After the Caracal, we're going to go for the Guardian.
They have a Scythe on grid.
Lock up the Scythe for Fyodor Romanov. Kill the Caracal. Get me the Scythe. Kill the Caracal. Get me the Scythe.
Scythe's not a threat. It's a waste of DPS. Recommend you switch to Munin.
Munin is primary. Munin of Tintaran. Full fleet DPS on the Munin of Tintaran. Get scrammed and webs. Make sure we maintain points on the Vindy. I see. Lock up the Augur. The Augur's going to be cat bodying with the fucking guard. Full fleet DPS on the Munin. Everything we got on the Munin. After the Munin, the Sleppy. Copy. Yeah, they're just going to keep on docking.
Nuded needs secondary on Vinny. Right
Get a
now.
secondary on the Vindy.
No point on Vinny.
Munin's going into overheat on the Munin if you got heat left. Now the Sleipnir, guys. Copy. Now the Sleipnir.
Need a secondary.
Lock up the Caracal of Burkat B. Somebody get a
field.
Copy. I see him. Everything on the Sleipnir's shield tanking. Everything on the Sleipnir. Sleipnir of Liquid 34 is full fleet DPS primary. All drones. Everything on the Sleipnir. If you're coming, come to the large and Haid. We've got a big escalation fight going on. Down the Sleipnir of Liquid 34. Full fleet DPS on Liquid 34. After Liquid, we're going to go for the Caracal of Burkat B. Belay that, we're going to go for the... Oh fuck, these Caracals are burning in. Come on guys. Yeah, heat on Sleipnir. He's chewing through those cap boosters. Stay on the Sleipnir. Come on guys.
Point on the Vindy.
Copy. 7 minutes until downtime. We're going all the way to the wire in this fight. All the way. Balls to the fucking wind. Everything on the fucking Sleipnir, guys. He will break. They have lost so much. They have butt hurt now. Stay on the Sleipnir. He's catching reps as well, though. He's catching reps, but he's an armor tanker. He's a shield tank, so stay on the Sleipnir. Lock up the Caracals now. You may have to switch DPS primary.
Reps on like father, or you lose your point on the Vindy.
Roger. Broadcast. Switch DPS primary to... No, stay on the Sleipnir. We're going to give it 10 more seconds. If he doesn't break, switch it to Burkat B. Burkat B and a Caracal is your new DPS primary. Full fleet DPS on Burkat B. Full fleet DPS. They're going to try and save the shinies. Full fleet DPS on Burkat B. Lock up Alexia and a Caracal. Lock up ALE and a Caracal. Full fleet DPS on BER and a Caracal. All drones, all DPS on these Caracals. Everything on the camera.
Lost point. Vindy.
Copy. Somebody get it.
Still got point on Vinny. Still got point on Vinny.
Sweet. After Burcat B, we're going for ALE in a caracal. ALE in a caracal. Fuck off. Fuck
Reps on lights on
CCP. ALE in a caracal is your primary. Going in for Scram and Web. Prunga's got Scram Web on ALE. Now, is that Tempest shield tank? Come on, Lodges. We're going to switch. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to try and switch it quickly back to the Vindy. Everything on Burcat B, on Alexia. Copy. Somebody get a secondary on the Vindy. And we're going to switch primary to the Vindy for the final few minutes of downtime. So everything now on the Vindy, everything you've got on this Vindy, switch all DPS to the Vindy. All DPS to the Vindy. If you can't get the Vindy in 2 minutes, we're going to switch to the Sleipnir or the Tempest. Everything you've got on the Vindy of ALE is primary. ALE is primary. Doesn't if you've got damps, put damps on the fucking Thani. Damps on the Thani. If you've got E-War, try and jam and damp the Thanatos. Full fleet DPS, all the Augur. Full fleet DPS on fucking ALE in a Vindy. ALE in a Vindy. Come on, guys. Manually assign your drones. If you have heat. Everything you've got. Secondary will be the Sleipnir. Secondary, come on, guys. Heat. He's dipping. Come on. ALE. Overheat. Burn your guns. Burn your fucking guns. Burn your guns out.
User joined your channel.
I'm 89%. I'm going to give it 2 cycles of heat.
97.
Come on, guys. Give me a little bit more. Come on. Yes! Yeah. Now the Sleipnir. We're not done. We're going all the way to DT on this one. All the way. The Sleipnir of Liquid 34 is primary. Sleipnir of Liquid 34. After him the Tempest. Liquid 34 is primary. Liquid 34. We're taking both of them down. Both of them. Liquid 34 and then the Tempest of Dimitri. After Liquid 34, Tempest of Dimitri. After Liquid 30, come on. He's still catching reps. Secondary is Dimitri and a Tempest. We've got 4 minutes. Come on, everything on liquid. Come on, he's breaking. If you've got heat, put heat down. Don't burn the guns out though. We need them for the Tempest. I think he's just catching reps. Lock up the Augur. Lock up the Augur of Depression. Yeah, lock up the Augur of Depression. Yeah, I know. Stay on liquid. Lock up the Augur of Depression. Lock up the Augur and the Guardian. Guardian is now the primary. Depression and the Guardian is now your primary. Full fleet DPS on the Guardian. After the Guardian, we want the Tempest. 3 minutes then counting. Get me the Guardian and the Tempest. Somebody scoop the Vindy loot and get off grid now with the Vindy loot and the Sleipnir loot. Somebody get off grid with the loot. Full fleet DPS, I can't get it. I'm not even asked about it, bro. Full fleet DPS on the Depression in the Guardian. After him, we're gonna take the Tempest. I wish we had enough time for the Thanatos because he would lose that too. Start spreading points. We've got 3 minutes in counting. Guardian is primary. Full fleet DPS on the Guardian. Come on, guys, he's catching reps. Everything on the Guardian. Everything on the Guardian. Come on, everything we got on Depression in the Guardian. Switch DPS primary to the Tempest. Reps on Purunga. I'm scrammed. DPS primary is the Tempest now. The Tempest. DMI in a Tempest is your fleet fucking primary. Everything on the Tempest. Fucking voice is going. Kill the Tempest.
It's a shield pass. He's gonna fucking shit here in about 2 seconds.
Is that Chuck?
Yeah, this is Chuck.
Glad you could make it for the fun and frolicking. Kill the Tempest. We've got 2 minutes left on the Tempest to kill the Tempest, and then we're all going to get kicked off the server and CCP.
Someone please hold point on the Thanatos.
Hold point on the Thani. Somebody start spamming point on the Thani.
I want everyone who's in this TeamSpeak channel and who's online right now, I want you in straight after downtime. That Thanatos is going to land right back in this fucking site, and I want to be here for it.
Fucking sweet.
Everything on the Tempest. Come on, we got a minute to kill a Tempest. Reps on Purunga. Come on, guys. Lodges, reps on Purunga. Come on, don't let me die before DT. Reps on Purunga, Lodges.
Guys, stop splitting deeps. Kill the fucking
Tempest. Full fleet DPS on the Tempest. If you've got heat, put heat down on the Tempest. Lodges, you were epic.
Yeah, Lodges, good job, guys.
Nah, we just
back on fail.
Lock up Tintaran in a wolf. We're not gonna break the Tempest. Lock up Tin Taren and a Wolf. Switch to Tin Taren and a Wolf. Full fleet DPS on Tin Taren. Full fleet DPS on Tin Taren. After Tin Taren, we're gonna go for the Atron of PLA. Atron of PLA. Atron of PLA. Overheat on the Wolf of Tin Taren. He's gonna die. He's in AF. Everything's going on.
Overheat.
Come on, kill Tin Taren. Nice. Now PLA. PLA and a Wolf. PLA and an Atron. PLA and an Atron. PLA and an Atron.
Good luck. Good fight, lads. Good fight, lads.
GF. Full fleet GF. Full fleet GF. Full fleet GF and local. Kill the Atron. Kill the Atron.
Oh, there we go.
Check,
guys. Nobody go AFK. Nobody go AFK.
Wow.